Hello students, in the previous class I completed exercise 1b. Today I am going to start new exercise 1c. In this exercise I will explain how can we represent rational numbers on the number line. So let us start. We have learnt to represent integers and fractions on the number line. Students, you have already learnt how can we represent integers and fractions on the number line in your previous class, in class 6. Representing rational numbers is the same as representing fraction. Representing of rational numbers and representing of fraction both are same. How can we represent rational numbers on the number line? Rational numbers are represented on the number line by dividing a unit into as many divisions as the denominator of the rational number. Number of extra markings made is given by 1 subtracted from the denominator. Student, before starting exercise 1c in the notebook, you will write this topic, representation of rational numbers on the number line. Then you will write these 3 lines which I have underlined. Rational numbers are represented on the number line by dividing a unit into as many divisions as the denominator of the rational number. Number of extra markings made is given by 1 subtracted from the denominator. Now come to exercise. See here. This is exercise 1c. Represent the following rational numbers on the number line. A is minus 4 upon 5, B is 3 upon 7, C is 5 upon 3, D is minus 6 upon 4, E is 7 upon 2 and F is minus 2 upon 4. So, see here. Represent the following rational numbers on the number line. Student, first I am explaining its B part, not A part. In B part, we have to show 3 upon 7. So, to represent a rational number on the number line, what we do? First of all, we will check if given rational number is a proper fraction or an improper fraction. Proper fraction means if numerator is smaller than denominator. If numerator is a smaller than denominator, then it is a proper fraction. If numerator is greater than denominator, then it will be an improper fraction. So if it is a proper fraction, again proper fraction means numerator is smaller. If numerator is smaller than denominator, it means this given rational number is smaller than 1. If numerator is smaller than the denominator, it means given rational number is smaller than 1. It is smaller than 1 and greater than 0. So this number will lie between 0 and 1 because it is smaller than 1 and greater than 0. So it will lie or it will be represented between 0 and 1. How? See here. First of all, we will draw a line. Then we will divide this number line into divisions. Here I have drawn this line. Then I have marked this number line. I have written here 0 and you know right side of 0 there are positive numbers and left side of 0 there are negative numbers. This is a positive rational number. So first we will write numbers, counting numbers. It is 0, it is 1, it is 2, then it is -1. Clear? Now what we will do? We see its denominator. What is its denominator? Its denominator is 7. Its denominator is 7. Students, see here, I told you rational numbers are represented on the number line by dividing a unit into as many divisions as the denominator of the rational number. So, student, what is a unit? A unit means, see, a unit means distance between a number, distance between 0 and 1. From 0 to 1 it is 1 unit. Then from 1 to 2 it is second unit. This distance is 1 unit. This distance is second unit. So what we do? First we draw number line, then divide this number line into division into unit distance. I have marked here like this. Then write the numbering 0, 1, 2, left side -1. Now we will see its denominator. Its denominator is 7. So now we will divide this distance. This is unit distance from 0 to 1. Now we will divide this distance into 7 division. Whatever is the denominator, we divide this distance into 7 division. If it is 5, then we will divide this distance into 5 division. If it is 4, then we will divide this distance into 4 divisions. Whatever the denominator, we divide this unit distance from 0 to 1 into division. Now it is 7, so we will mark here, we will divide this unit distance into 7 division. See, students, do this slowly and distance will be equal. See, this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. It is greater. So I will do it again. See, first I will erase it, then I will do it again. See, I have erased it. Now I will divide again this distance into 7 divisions. This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and 7. See, this is first 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and 7. Now this unit distance, this distance is divided into 7 division. Then this will be, this is 3/7. Now we will count it. It will be counted as 1/7. This will be 2/7. This will be 3/7. This will be 4/7, 5/7, 6/7. It will be 7/7. 7/7 means 7 1 ja 7, 7 1 ja 7. It means it is 1. So we have to show 3/7. This is 1/7, 2/7, 3/7. So how we will do? Here I am writing here. We will show it with the arrow by rounding this one. It is 3/7. Clear? Now come to its first part. Again, here we have to show -4/5, which is a negative rational number. If we neglect this minus sign, first we are not taking this minus sign, then it is 4/5. Again, numerator is smaller than denominator. Numerator is 4, denominator is 5. So it is smaller than its denominator. It means this rational number is again less than 1. It is already less than 1 because it is minus. But this time it is negative. First we write counting. I have drawn this number line. Divide this distance like this. Now this time we have to show minus. So we will take 0 this side. This is 0. This is 1 plus 1. Now this is minus 1. This is minus 2. Because this is negative and numerator is smaller than denominator. So this rational number will lie again between 0 and minus 1. Now here denominator is 5. What is the denominator? 5. This time we will divide this distance from 0 to minus 1 into 5 divisions because this time denominator is 5. So we will divide this distance into 5 divisions. See here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. See, now we will count from this side. This is 0, this is 1, this is 2, 3, 4, 5. We have divided this distance into 5 division. Now we will count this rational number. It will be as minus 1 upon 5. This will be minus 2 upon 5. This is minus 3 upon 5. This will be minus 4 upon 5. And this is minus 5 upon 5. Minus 5 upon 5 means 5 under 5, 5 under 5 minus 1. So it is minus 1. And which division will be minus 4 upon 5? Which division will show minus 4 upon 5? Minus 1 upon 5, minus 2 upon 5, minus 3 upon 5, minus 4 upon 5. This is minus 4 upon 5. Make circle also here. Clear? Now come to its C part. In C part, this is 5 upon 3. First we will see it is positive or negative. It is positive. First point we will see given rational number is negative or positive. So it is positive. What we will see? Second point. Now we will see whether numerator is smaller than denominator or it is greater than denominator. So students, you notice that in these two parts numerator is smaller than denominator, but here it is greater than denominator. Then what we will do? First we will divide this numerator by this denominator. 3, 5. Now 3 1 ja 3, 5 minus 3, 2. It can be written as 1 whole 2 upon 3. This is 1 is to 2 upon 3, or we can say 1 whole 2 upon 3. Now we will write the numbers here. This time we have to show positive rational number. So I am writing 0 here. This is minus 1, 1, 2, 3. So student, what we will do this time? See here, we are getting here one whole number. It means this number is greater than 1. 5 upon 3 means 1 is to 2 upon 3. And after 1, what is the next number? Next number is 2. It means this 1 is to 2 upon 3 will be represented between this 1 and this 2. Clear? Because here whole number is 1. Here no whole number. We can consider here 0. Here whole number is 0. So this number will lie between 0 and 1. Here whole number is 1. When we divide this 5 by this 3, we get 1 as a whole number, 1 whole number 2 upon 3. So after 1 next whole number is 2. So this 1 is to 2 upon 3 will lie between this 1 and 2. So this time we will divide the unit distance between 1 and 2. Here what is the denominator? Denominator is 3. So we will divide this distance between 1 and 2 into 3 division. because 1 is already whole number. Next number is 2. So we divide, and denominator is 3. So we will divide this distance between 3 parts. This is 1, 2 and 3. This is 3. Clear? So already we will take this 1. Now 2 upon 3. Again if we take it 1 upon 3, 2 upon 3, 3 upon 3. So this is 1 and 2 upon 3 is this one number. So this number will show 1 is to 2 upon 3, because this is 0, 1 already here. This is 1, then 2 upon 3. 2 upon 3 means 2 parts out of 3. 2 upon 3 means 2 parts out of 3. Suppose we have a cake. This is a cake, and I have divided this cake into 3 equal parts. Then 2 upon 3 means 2 parts out of these 3 parts. So 1 is whole number. We will take this 1. Sure. Then 2 upon 3, we will divide this distance between 1 and 2 into 3 division, first division, second division and third division. Then out of these 3 division, we will take 2 division, first, second. This is 2 upon 3. This is one whole number. I think it should be clear to you. I tried my best. But still, if you have any problem, then you can ask from me. Come to next part, 6 upon 4. See, students, here we can simplify it. 2 3 ja 6, 2 2 ja 4. It is minus 3 upon 2. Now, it is again numerator is greater than denominator, means improper fraction. So, we will divide this 3 by this 2. 2, 3. 2 1 ja, we divide this 3 by this 2. 2 1 ja 2. 3 minus 2, 1. It is 1 is to 1 upon 2. So it is negative rational number. Means minus 1 is to 1 upon 2. First we will write counting here. This time we have to show minus. So we will take 0 this side. 0. This is 0. This is 1. This is minus 1. This is minus 2. This is minus 3. Now again see here, this one is as a whole number. This one is as a whole number. So this is 1 as a whole number. After minus 1, next whole number is minus 2. So this minus 1 is to 1 upon 2 will lie between minus 1 and minus 2. And what is the denominator here? It is 2. We will divide distance from minus 1 to minus 2 into 2 division only. This is first division and this is second division. So which number will be minus 1 upon 2? Minus 1 is to 1 upon 2. This is minus 1. Then next number it is 1 upon 2. Out of 2 parts we have to take 1 part, means half. So half of this distance is this one. It means this part is minus 3 upon 2, or we can say minus 6 upon 4. Clear? Next, see here. Next is 7 upon 2. Again it is an improper fraction because numerator is greater than denominator. If numerator is greater than denominator, then it is an improper fraction. Then what we will do, first we will divide it. 2 3 ja 6. It means it is 3 is to 1 upon 2. This is a positive rational number. So we will take 0 this side. This is minus 1. This is 1, 2, 3, 4. This time what is the whole number? Whole number is 3. And next whole number will be 4. It means 3 is to 1 upon 2 will be represented between 3 and 4. 3 will be sure there because it is already whole number. So this number will be represented between 3 and 4. Now what is the denominator? Denominator is 2. So we will divide this distance between 3 and 4 into 2 division, means half. This is half. So this part, this is 3, this is 1 upon 2. This number will represent 3:1 upon 2, or we can say 7 upon 2. Clear? Or students, if you are feeling it difficult, then what can you do? First, we will divide this number line like this into smaller parts like this. We have divided this number line into smaller parts, smaller division. This time we have to show 7 upon 2. Take 0 here, then start it from 1. Start counting from 1, taking denominator 2 each time. Start counting from 1, taking denominator 2 each time. Then it will be 1 upon 2, it will be 2 upon 2, then 3 upon 2, 3 upon 2, then 4 upon 2, 5 upon 2, 6 upon 2, 7 upon 2. This is 7 upon 2, so it will be our number 7 upon 2. See here. Now this is minus 2 upon 4. Minus 2 upon 4. So first it is negative rational number. We will take 0 this side. This is 1. This is minus 1. Minus 2. If we simplify it, 2 1 ja 2, 2 2 ja 4, it will be minus 1 upon 2. Minus 1 upon 2 means this is minus 0. Here what it is? Half. And this distance is 0 and this is 1. It is an proper fraction because numerator is smaller than denominator. So we will divide this distance between 0 and minus 1 into 2 parts. This is into 2 parts, or it is simply we can say it is minus 1 upon 2. 0, it will be minus 1 upon 2. Students, see here. I tell you this question also in another method. See, this is a number line. Again you divide this number line into smaller fraction like this. You can do any method which you feel easier. आपको स्टूडेंट्स जो मेथड इजी लग रहा है, मैंने आपको 2 मेथड बता दिए हैं. आई हैव एक्सप्लेन्ड यू 2 मेथड. जो मेथड आपको इजी लगता है वो यूज कर सकते हैं. दिस इज माइनस, सो इट विल बी रिप्रेजेंटेड left side of 0. It will represented left side of 0. So let it is 0. Then it is minus 6 upon 4. Again we will start counting from 1, taking denominator 4 each time. हर बार हमको डिनोमिनेटर 4 ही लिखना है और हम 1 से काउंटिंग स्टार्ट कर देंगे. दिस इज minus 1 upon 4. This is minus 2 upon 4. This is minus 3 upon 4. This is minus 4 upon 4. Minus 4 upon 4. This is minus 5 upon 4. And this is minus 6 upon 4. So it is minus 6 upon 4 which we have to represent on the number line. Minus 4 upon 4 means 4 1 ja 4, 4 1 ja 4 means this number is minus 1. So you can do any method which you feel easier. Now come to question number 2. In question, student, today we We will do only up to question number 1. Okay. First you complete it in your notebook and tell me whether it is clear to you or not. Then we will do question number 2. Okay students, and thank you. Have a nice day.